Everybody hear me? I swear I look like air traffic control with this fucking headset on. Let me shout out that we're live as everybody starts filing in and getting ready. Hold on a second. All right, let's see. Share these on social media that we're live. Okay, we're good. What up, bro? Anthony, what's up? Kiera, Damien, what's up? My guy, we in here. Let's get it, coach. Rippers, what's up? We back. Let's go, Recon. Let's get it. Cade Cunningham over rebounds and assists at 15.5. We'll talk about it. Honestly, there's a good Cade Cunningham play, as you guys know, and that's the one you need to be taking. The discount. Let's get it 2 times. Yo, what up, brother Vix? What's up, Darrell? What's going on, man? Sangoon and Brandon had me sweating last night. Late 3, finished my 6-leg parlay. What's up, coach? Let's catch out big Cam. Let's get it. What up, Cam? Charles Cuts, what's up? Dr. Strange, what up, brother? It's been a minute since I've seen you. Was trying to use the tool for NFL. It's not coming up, really. What do you mean? The tool for NFL is working fine. What up, Cam? Cody Berry, what's up, brother? Bro said my name right. Darrell? I said it right the first time, and now that you mentioned it, now I don't know how to say it. Darrell or Daryl? Let's get it. Let's go, Soul. Let's get it. One dose. What's up? Randy, let's get it. Welcome in, everybody, as always, man. Appreciate y'all, as always, for joining in. We're going to go over sportsbook by sportsbook, play by play, and talk about the best plays we got on the board, man. We're going to keep it hot. We're going to keep dominating like we do at Props Made Easy, utilizing the tools at Props Made Easy, and we're going to get it. What it do? No name. What's up, brother? Coach, let's get it. So, let's refresh so we got the most updated version of the tools in front of us real quick and then get straight to it. All right, we will touch on Thursday Night Football as well, but let's start it off with NBA. Obviously, the Cade Cunningham over 18.5 points is going to be your best option because it is a discounted line. We have him projected for 24 points, which is 5.79 projection differential. Last season, Tacos hit at over a 70% rate. So, obviously, that chance to hit is going to be higher than any other chance to hit you're going to have on PrizePicks. So, if you're trying to make a slip on PrizePicks, first thing you need to do, Cade Cunningham needs to be your first guy. Now, when it comes to your second option, you have DeMar DeRozan over 4.5 free throws made right here at a 5.31 EV percent, 52.39 chance to hit, minus 134 consensus, player projection of 6 free throws made. If we look at DeMar DeRozan over the season, he has hit this in 45%. But I definitely like this spot for him today. So he's got 13 likes on PME. Good little spot we got going there. Jimmy Butler over 9.5 rebounds assists is a 4.41, 51.8 chance to hit. Minus 131 consensus odds. Highest odds of minus 149 over on, what is this? 1x bet. Projection of 10.51. If we look at Jimmy Butler over the season, he's hit this in 47%. Now, do we have any top performing? Not at the minute for PrizePicks, but all books. Let's look at top performing for all books. At the top of the list, DeJounte Murray under 29.5 points and assists. Now, if you're new, if this happens to be your first time watching me, I am on the PropsMadeEasy.com tools, which, by the way, I need to give y'all the link as always. For everybody who is not yet a Props Made Easy member, you can join right here at the link I'm about to give you and start cashing in utilizing the best tools in the game for player props. For any books you can imagine, we got it. Let me get y'all the link to sign up. It's only $20 a month, too. That's the best part about it. We'll give y'all this link in the chat and then we'll keep going real quick. I keep meaning to get y'all on this. Paste. There we go. Okay, copy and paste the link. There we go. There we go, y'all. There we go. There's the link to utilize the tools that I use. Only $20 a month. There is absolutely no reason anymore to be paying $100-something on tools and crazy ass prices that they got out here. Lock in. Let's get it. All right. Going back to what we were doing. All books, top performing EV. At PropsMadeEasy.com, they have a top performing EV filter. Okay? Now, for anybody who's new, I just got to go over this just in case every time, just in case we got new people stopping by, checking out Props Made Easy for the first time. Top performing EV. Now, there's 3 things that need to be on the same side of the line. Yes, I'm handicapped right now. Okay? I'm not going to get into that shit right now. But 3 things that have to match up and have to be on the same side of a line for you to get a player showing on top performing EV. 1, they have to have nearly a 70% hit rate over the season on the line. So, for example, DeJounte Murray, the PME pick is on the under. So that means his hit rate on the under needs to be 70% or higher over the season. On top of that, you have the player projection needs to also be on the under. And then the consensus odds throughout the industry also have to lean on the under. Okay, the EV has to also be on the under. So it's got to really check 3 main boxes before it can show up for top performing. So that's good, because when you look at top performing, you're going to have the absolute best options off of any type of data points you could be imagining. So DeJounte Murray under 29.5 points plus assists. You can get this at minus 103 on Caesars. Minus 116.7 is the consensus odds throughout the industry, but you're getting it at minus 103 on Caesars. Highest odds get upwards of minus 137 on the under over on Betfair. And a projection of 29.4. If we look at DeJounte Murray over the season, he has gone under this in 87.5% of the time, averaging 22.38, with an equivalent money line of minus 700 on the under 29.5 points assists. Yeah, fantastic option. Al Horford under 6.5 rebounds. You can get it on Bet365 is where the best EV for this play is. You can get it at minus 115 on Bet365, whereas his consensus odds throughout the industry are minus 130, almost minus 131 consensus odds throughout the industry on the under. Highest odds are all the way up to minus 151 on parlay play on the under, and then projections under at a 6.3. So again, all data points love it, as well as look over the season, he's gone under in 72.2%. I talked about how the season needs to be 70% or higher hit rate, all that stuff. All data points match for these plays. Herbert Jones, under 15.5 points plus assists. You can get it at minus 106 odds on Caesars. Minus 119.4 are the consensus odds on the under for Herbert Jones throughout the industry. 15.4 projection, which is on the under. And then we look at his season on this hit rate. He has hit this in 71.4%, an equivalent line of minus 250, averaging 12.7. But his line's at 15.5 points assists. All right. Kristaps Porzingis over 7.5 rebounds. You can get this at minus 121 odds on Bet Rivers, whereas the consensus odds are all the way up to minus 136 throughout the industry. And then the highest odds are all the way up to minus 160 over on the sportsbook SportsZeno, and the projection of 8.01. So all data points. And remember, our projection is AI technology simulating the game 10,000 times for this player projection. So it's not just like a human being saying, oh, I think he'll do this. No, it is AI technology simulating these games, okay? You look at the back of his card, go over season, he's hit this in 80%. Obviously, he hasn't played a ton of games, but it's great to see him already hitting that in his trip back. So great matchup here against Detroit, too. Over 7.5 rebounds. Grab it at minus 121 on Bet Rivers, and it's great. Cade Cunningham. So the way that I say Saruku, the way that I look at that, any discount you have is going to be a must play. Okay? Lock in all of the discounts, man. Don't overthink it. There's no top performing on PrizePicks, but if we look at all EV, don't overthink it. Okay? I made the comment last year, tacos hit at over a 70% rate. That means that almost 30% of the time they missed. But a 70% or more hit rate on a play is higher than any chance to hit you're going to have on any play on PrizePicks. So, of course, you got to lock it in. Sometimes it'll do you wrong. Sure, those other 30% of the time it'll do you wrong. But for the most part, it'll do you right. So you got to play them. You got to play them. It's dumb not to play them. They're the best value on the entire board, regardless of what you feel could happen, right? Cade Cunningham over 18.5, you need to play it, okay? I mean, look, his regular line is what? Somebody tell me what his regular line is. What's Cade Cunningham's points line anywhere else? Somebody let me know that real quick. Y'all look that up for me. 23.5. So if his regular line is 23.5, but yet his line's 18.5 on PrizePicks, that's a no-brainer. Got to do it. All right. DeMar DeRozan over 4.5 free throws made. Jimmy Butler over 9.5 rebounds and assists. Cade Cunningham over 3.5 free throws made, and Tim Hardaway Jr. over 9.5 points assists are going to be all of your green level EV. And then you start getting into these yellower ones, which are fine. You can still play them, but there's better options. You paired the taco with Jaylen Brown under 1.5 blocks and steals was top EV earlier. Okay, great. Awesome. Is he still available on the board or what? NBA picks for Underdog. Let's check out Underdog out. Y'all, make sure y'all let me know. Anybody who has a specific sports book you want to look at, let me know in the comment. I go through the entire chat. I try not to miss nobody. If I miss somebody, sorry. Just saying, what's up, brother? If I miss somebody's question, just mention it again if I happen to miss it. But for the most part, man, I'm on here live to go over the sports books for y'all. The sports books y'all want to see picks for. Over on Underdog, DeMar DeRozan's over free throws made is a play over there as well. 4.5 free throws made, 6.4 EV. 52.39 chance to hit at minus 134 odds. Projection of 6. We've already talked about DeMar DeRozan. He's in play. Let's see, any top performing EV for Underdog? No top performing EV. So that only means that their history, their hit rate over the season is not going to be 70% or higher. That's all that means. Okay, but that's fine because you still will have great plays. Trey Murphy III, under 8.5 rebounds plus assists at a 5.7 EV, 51.9 chance to hit. 5.6 EV for Gary Trent Jr.'s under 10.5 points plus rebounds. Jimmy Butler over 9.5 rebounds and assists at a 5.53. Now, if you don't have top performing EV, what is one thing that you could do? You can go to sort by, go to season, and it will sort them by their best season hit rates. Okay, so you don't want to mess with any of these red EVs, though. You want to look and see if you can find a green EV. There we go. Zachary Risher is the first green EV that pops up for me when I have sorted by season. When we look over the season, he has hit this line in 69.2% of the time. Okay, his EV is a 4.56. If this EV was over 5, he would show as top performer. So that's another way that you can find these plays. Bam Adebayo under 17.5 points at a 4.48, so still a serviceable play. Look at his season hit rate. It should be good. Over the season, he's hit this in 68.18%. Over the last 7 games, he's only missed it once, so good spot there as well. Brandon Boston Jr. under 3.5 rebounds is a 4.41, green EV as well. We flip his card over, look over the season. He's hit this in 68.18%. So that's another way that you could go about it, and you can sort the entire group off of season. Now, DeJounte Murray's under 35.5 PRA. If you look over his season, it's in order from the best season hit rates to the worst, so it's going to be a great hit rate over the season. The problem is look at that EV. Consensus odds are only minus 120 across the industry, making it a very low EV play on Underdog. Regardless of his season hit rate being that great, you want to try to get as many data points as you can to be on the same side. So the fact that that EV's red, regardless of the season hit rate, it's not a play I would play. Okay? But more power to you. You play whatever you want. All right. Sort by. Let's refresh the tools and see what we got. What else we got? Oh, snap. You do Underdog too? Of course, man. We got damn near every sportsbook on Props Made Easy. NBA picks for Underdog. Already did it. I feel bad because stopped doing DFS and PrizePicks is banned in New York, so on Underdog now. Okay. All right, so NBA overall. Let's move on to. We've talked about the best plays for NBA. Let's go to Fliff real quick. Somebody asked about Fliff. I got you, Randy. Okay. Oh, I got to play. I got to get in. Anytime I see that type of EV, I got to get it in, man. What y'all doing? Y'all getting this in with me? RJ Barrett over 5.5 assists. You can get it at minus 115 odds on Fliff, whereas the consensus odds are all the way up to minus 140 on the over 5.5 assists. Y'all know, let me check Pinnacle real quick and see where the odds are just off Pinnacle just for sakes of this video. You can get this at minus 115 right now on Fliff at 5.5 assists, so I got to hurry before that bumps. Let me see. I don't want that to bump. RJ Barrett, 5.5 assists. Over on Pinnacle, one of the sharpest books in the entire industry. RJ Barrett's assist has minus 133 odds on the over 5.5 assists. You're getting it at minus 115. So, yeah, I'm locking that in. I'm going to play him. I could pair him with Drew Holiday, or I could just run him solo. I'll probably just run him solo at that 8.2 EV. That's great. I'm going to run it solo. I already got a nice little slip going here. RJ Barrett. Let's see. I'm going to get this play in right now. Sorry, y'all. I'm getting this play in real quick. RJ Barrett over 5.5 assists. Wait, they took him off? I just got there and he's not even there no more, man. They took him down. I don't see him. Damn. They took his shit off Fliff already. Let me refresh. Fuck. I didn't get it in time. I should have just gone straight to it instead of doing all the checking on Pinnacle and shit that I did. All right. Damn. Let me check again just to make sure. Maybe I'm tripping. Yeah, no, he's not there no more. He's probably going to pop back with a much better odds at like minus 130, minus 140, something like that. Damn, that's unfortunate. It is what it is, though. Hopefully y'all got it in. Anybody get that in before I went live, though? Hopefully somebody at Approximate Easy got that play in anyway. RJ Barrett's still showing there, but he should be dropping off any minute. Drew Holiday under 23.5 PRA. You can get it at minus 110 odds on Fliff, whereas throughout the industry he's upwards of minus 125, so solid EV on him as well. Projection 20.63. Solid spot there. Do we have any top performing EV for? No top performing EV for Fliff right now. Kristaps Porzingis under 2.5 3-pointers made at minus 125 odds. Al Horford under 19.5 PRA at minus 115 odds at a 4.8. So we got some options. I really wish I would have got that RJ in on time, but it looks like they have taken that play off already. Unfortunate. All right, overall. Let me refresh again. All right, we're going to go talk about, is he back up? Is he back? What's his odds right now? They put him back on Fliff? Let me see. Did his EV change? No, he's still minus 115. Is he back on Fliff? Let me see. Maybe I need to close Fliff out and open it back up. Hold on one second. I really want to get this RJ play in if they have it at minus 115. Let me see. He's there? No, RJ's not. I don't see RJ on Fliff right now. He's on the tool, but he just hasn't been taken off. I don't see him on the I don't see him on Fliff. Cam, what up though? CEO, what's up? We doing showdowns for NBA or just 3-game and NFL showdowns? Sorry to interrupt the picks. Once we get to the 3-game slates, we'll probably just do the main. Probably won't do any showdowns. So we'll probably do NBA main for the 3-game and then the NFL showdown. Yeah. No, you're all good, CEO. I feel you. It's all good. I keep meaning to put the schedule out, but forget to put the schedule out for Greenlight DFS, man, so everybody knows about what we're doing for the lineups. NFL, let's talk about Thursday night football. I'm on all books, 12-12. Any top performing EV options? Yes. Okay. Deebo Samuel Sr. Under 4.5 receptions, 5.1 EV percent. You can get this on DraftKings at minus 110. This is EV, man. Grab it at minus 110 odds on DraftKings, whereas it's minus 123 and higher other places. Highest odds all the way up to minus 153 over on the Sportsbook Thrills, and a projection of 3.5. So all of the data likes the under. We look over his season hit rate. He's hit this in 75%, averaging 3.3 receptions per game. So I like the spot here on the under. Deebo Samuel, 4.5 receptions. Grab it at that minus 110. Again, I'm curious what they have it over on Pinnacle for his receptions tonight. Pinnacle is the sharpest book in the industry, so for sakes of the live stream, just to kind of show y'all how this EV stuff works, if you're not fully understanding as to why he is in play at minus 110, I am going to go to player props and go to see if his receptions is still available here. His receptions under 4.5 at minus 121 odds. So the sharpest book in the industry has his odds at minus 121, and you can get it at minus 110 on DraftKings. So solid EV, 5.1 EV, great spot on Deebo Samuel's under. You can also grab it at minus 110 over on Hard Rock as well. So the best top performing EV play would be Deebo Samuel Sr.'s under 4.5 receptions. You can grab it at minus 110 on DraftKings and minus 110 on Hard Rock. All right. Outside of the top performing EV, we do have some great EV across the industry. Matter of fact, I'm going to get this Kittle in. I'm going to get this Kittle play in real quick. George Kittle over 57.5 receiving yards on Fliff at minus 120. Who's getting this one in? Fliff, over 57.5. I'm locking this. He's minus 140 plus to go over this across the industry. I'm grabbing this on Fliff real quick. Hold on. He's going over 57.5 receiving yards. My boy George getting it. NFL, San Francisco, player props, receiving yards. George Kittle, over 57.5 at minus 120. A little 500 on it. Let's get it. I'm playing it by himself. I don't care. Let's get it, Paul Williams. Let's get it. You tailed it. Let's go. All right, Joshua Cardi, under 1.5 field goals made. You can grab it at minus 135 odds on DraftKings, whereas he's minus 160 to go under 1.5 field goals made throughout the industry. So great value grabbing him on DraftKings at minus 135. George Kittle's over 57.5. You can also grab on Dabble. Brock Purdy's under 30.5 passing attempts is at minus 107 odds on Sportsbet that you can get it at. He's minus 122 across the industry. So great spot throwing that in there. What's the payout throwing 500 on it? What was it? I didn't even look at it. I got you. 1 second. What was the payout for that? Boom. What was the damn? Hold on. My phone is fucking glitching. Fuck. I don't know. Type it in your phone and see what it was. My phone's glitching. My damn app won't open. I don't know what the fuck going on. But yeah, grab Kittle. Love that spot. Oh, by the way, we skipped right over this play right here. This is probably the best bet of Thursday Night Football. To be honest with y'all. The best bet for Thursday Night Football, Caleb Souter, I was just about to mention that, is Brock Purdy over 1.5 passing touchdowns. Grab it at minus 121 odds on Sportsbet if you want the best EV spot for him. Sportsbet, minus 121 odds. Grab that over on Sportsbet, over 1.5 passing touchdowns. Is the best EV spot of the entire Thursday Night Football plays. Everybody who got no vig, Kyron Williams over 17.5 rushing attempts, you can grab at minus 110 on no vig. Whereas he's minus 125 odds to go over his 17.5 across the industry. You're getting that good value of minus 110 there on no vig. Underdog, Matthew Stafford's under 22.5 passing completions is a 5.1 EV, 51.59 chance to hit. Some good spots, man. Especially that Brock Purdy. That number one best play for Thursday Night Football is the over 1.5 passing touchdowns. Now, that doesn't mean Brock Purdy on... I'm just winging this because I don't know what his line is on DraftKings right now. But that doesn't mean Brock Purdy over 1.5 touchdowns at minus 150 on DraftKings is as good. Okay, it wouldn't be because consensus odds are minus 144. The reason Brock Purdy is great on Sportsbet and the reason why he's such a great EV play on Sportsbet is because you're getting it at minus 121 odds when the consensus odds are all the way up to almost minus 145. Now, if you get it at minus 150, it's not as EV anymore. You feel what I'm saying? It's not the EV anymore that you're looking for. This is the kind of play you want, grabbing it at the minus 121. So me saying Brock Purdy over 1.5 touchdowns on Sportsbet minus 121 does not mean to grab it somewhere for minus 150 or minus 145 because it's no longer EV over there. Okay, it's not as good of EV. Okay, so just know that. Let's refresh. What else we got, man? What sportsbooks we want? What about DK1? You want DK for what? Football or basketball? Drop a like down below if you haven't already, man. We've been over 100 viewers throughout this entire live stream. I'd appreciate it. Y'all drop a like down below for your boy. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already down below as well. When you subscribe, I'll be able to see your name and shout you out. Appreciate y'all as always. NFL DraftKings, let's see. The best plays on DraftKings for NFL would be Joshua Cardi under 1.5 field goals made. You can grab this at minus 135 on DraftKings, which is great EV. Why? Because across the industry, he's all the way up to over minus 163. All right, so minus 135 is great EV because you're getting it at a much better price. So Joshua Cardi under 1.5 field goals made. Cooper Rush over 2.5 rushing yards. You can grab it minus 115 on DraftKings. He's minus 130 to go over that across the industry. Great spot there. Deebo Samuel Sr. for tonight, under 4.5 receptions at minus 110 odds on DraftKings. Minus 124 of the consensus odds throughout the industry. So great EV there for Deebo. We've talked about that many times. What other Thursday night football plays we got? Let's see. We'll talk more about Sunday as we go. Like tomorrow, we'll talk more about Sunday picks then. Okay. So looking at just tonight, it looks like they took it looks like Sportsbet's odds probably adjusted. Looks like Sportsbet adjusted their odds for the Brock Purdy touchdown, so he's not at the top anymore, but hopefully somebody was able to grab it at the minus 121. Oh, actually, my bad. No, I'm looking at just DraftKings. That's why. That should have me confused for a second. Puka Nakua under 7.5 receptions, but we're getting down to this 2.42 EV percent, which means that the differential between the line on DraftKings and the line on the consensus odds is much closer than you'll see up here where it's minus 135 and minus 163. So once you get down to these smaller ones, they're still in play, but they're just not as good as these guys will be. You feel what I'm saying? Let's go back to all books. Yeah, we still got Brock Purdy at the top here. Looks like Cardi on DraftKings took over the top spot on his under field goals made over on DraftKings because of that differential between the minus 135 and the minus 163. He's got the highest EV of anyone. You've got Purdy's under 30.5 passing attempts on Sportsbet as well, good at minus 107. They have Cup for under 50 rushing receiving goblin on PrizePicks. That's sounds good to me. PrizePicks NFL. So for NFL tonight on PrizePicks, they really have their lines incredibly tight, man. This is part of the reason why every time we do these live streams, I tell y'all, like, look, man, make sure y'all have as many sportsbooks as you can in your city, and make sure you have an account for all of them so you can take advantage of wherever the best EV is for wherever you are in your city, right? So on PrizePicks, George Kittle over 4.5 reception is a 2.6 EV percent. So very tight on PrizePicks. The pay it's just not going to be as good as it would be on some of these non-fixed books. Like for example, the George Kittle play on Fliff, or did they already adjust it? George Kittle, the minus 115 on Fliff, over 4.5 receptions is going to be much better because you're getting it at minus 115 odds opposed to what you get it on PrizePicks. So it's going to be a little bit different, and that's why he's good over there, while he's not good on another. Soccer plays be fire, yes sir. Let's check out some soccer. We haven't checked out any soccer today. Tommy DeVito Demon. Tommy DeVito over 29.5 rushing yards at 100% hit rate over the last 20 games. Sorry, he's only played a couple games this season, hasn't he? Yeah, so he's got the season hit rate of 100% because of one game. So no, I mean that's just showing you what we have available on him. Obviously, he hasn't played a lot. PME, get the tools, people. You got to, y'all. Make sure y'all get those tools. It's only $20 a month to be able to see the absolute best plays at all times. It definitely raises your hit rate immediately. Joe Mixon over 89.5 rushing yards. Over the season, he has a 70% hit rate over the season on this line. So the fact he has a 70% hit rate over the season on this line, and you get it as a demon, definitely solid spot. Jamison Williams, over 59.5 receiving yards. I really like this because I think Buffalo should be able to keep this game to where Detroit has to pass. And I really like this over 59.5 receiving yards. He's hit this in 63.6% of the time over the season. Really solid hit rate for a demon in a good game script spot against Buffalo. Alan Lazard, over 39.5 receiving yards, demon. He's hit this in 62.5% of the time over the season. Good spot, man. 62.5 hit rate over the season. So really, really good. Just depends if Jacksonville is able to keep that game competitive and they're able to keep throwing. But yeah, there's some good demons. Good demons on the board. Speaking of demons, what are we looking at for NBA? Oh, Jaden Ivey popped in. Under 7.5 rebounds assists is a fantastic play from Detroit for Jaden Ivey. Under 7.5 rebounds assists at a 6.34 EV. 53% chance to hit. His consensus odds are minus 138 across the industry. Good spot on Jaden Ivey's under 7.5 assists. Over the season, he's hit this in only 33%. But at the end of the day, the data really likes this spot here against Boston, so I like it. Demons. PrizePicks Demons. Ochai would be the main one that I would get into your slips if you want to get any in your slips. Over 1.5 3-pointers made for Ochai. He's hit this in 55% over his last 20 games. Definitely like the spot for him. If you look over his last 20, 55% hit rate, averaging 1.95. So good spot for Ochai to be able to hit. Doing Kittle 100. Let's get it. Let's get it. Get some Kittle in there. I like it. Parkinson receiving yards on PrizePicks. Let's see. So for NFL, there wasn't much on PrizePicks that was good. NFL PrizePicks. Parkinson for tonight. Yeah, his receiving yards is a red EV. I would stay away from his receiving yards. I know this looks good to you, and that's probably the reason you like him. But to be honest with you, that means shit to me. I need all the data to align for that. I need the data to look good on this other side. The fact that all of the sports books have his consensus line for the over 9.5 at only minus 119. It's damn near even odds on both sides. That's a little alarming to me. That makes me think like, there's better options out there. I can just play some NBA plays instead of forcing this. So that's kind of my mindset on that. NBA Dabble best values. I got you, brother. Let's get it, Alfredo. All right, NBA on Dabble. 1 second. Drop a like down below if you haven't already. I am on propsmadeeasy.com. Only $20 a month for these tools. They're my favorite tools to utilize for player props. Huge success utilizing them. Definitely recommend you try them out. Over on Dabble, Jaden Ivey under 7.5 rebounds assists at a 5.65 EV percent. Al Horford over 3.5 field goals made at a 4.79. It feels like a good bet he's going to make 4 shots at least. I mean, come on. Derek White over 5.5 field goals made at a 4.79. Chris Dunn under 2.5 field goals made. This is for tomorrow's games, though, the 13th. Damian Lillard showing up for the 14th. So for the 12th, the main play is Jaden Ivey, Al Horford. Under Jaden Ivey at 7.5. Over on Al Horford at 3.5 field goals made on Dabble. Jamie Jr. steals. What sportsbook? I'll go to all books. Oh, what was that? RJ Barrett's still showing. Is he back on Fliff? Let me see. Is RJ Barrett back on Fliff? I really want to make that bet. RJ Barrett, you over here? Let me see. Sorry, I'm checking Fliff for RJ Barrett, seeing if he's back on. I don't see him still, man. Is what it is. All right, Jamie Jaquez best EV is going to be the under 3.5 field goals made over on Hard Rock at minus 140. These EVs are the highest is 2.4. So NHL play on PrizePicks. Let's check out NHL. We haven't looked at NHL during this live yet. Let's do it. The best Fliff plays over on NBA. RJ Barrett's still on the top of the board. He should be leaving the board any minute now, though. Seeing that I don't see him on Fliff, so he should be leaving the board here soon. Let's see if he's finally left the board. For some reason, he's just chilling there. He should have left the board by now, though. No, he's still showing there. So on the back end of Fliff, they're showing RJ Barrett available. On their API side, they're showing RJ Barrett still available, but yet on the actual site, he's not there. So just ignore that. The best play is Cade Cunningham over Taco, obviously. On PrizePicks is going to be your best value of anywhere. If we look at just Fliff, though, you asked for just Fliff. Let's see. Drew Holiday under 23.5 PRA at minus 110. He's minus 120, almost minus 130 across the industry consensus odds on his under 23.5 PRA. So grabbing that at minus 110 is great. They probably just hit the hide button on RJ Barrett. They damn sure might have, for sure. Deebo Samuel, 90% hit rate on under 4.5 receptions over the last 10 games. That's great. Yeah, I like Deebo's under 4.5 just off the data too. I mean, just that last 10 is great, sure, but that's not even the main reason I like him. The main reason I like the under on that play is because of this right here. Is because of the, hold on, let me go to all books, because on PrizePicks he's But the best place to get Deebo is at the minus 113 odds on Caesars. 4.83 EV percent, because most of the industry has him upwards of minus 125 on the under 4.5 receptions, but you can get him at minus 113 on Caesars, which is what makes him EV. You want to get him on that site because the payout is better that way. The Brock Purdy passing touchdowns, he's throwing for 2 touchdowns tonight or more. He is throwing for over 1.5 passing touchdowns tonight. So grab him at the minus 121 on SportsBet is where the best value is for that. Let me see what his numbers are. Brock Purdy's passing touchdowns, the two best options would be Sportsbet #1 best option. Next best option is Bet Rivers. Outside of that, you're getting really tight EV. You're not making as much as you really should be on those. So I would grab the Sportsbet version or the Bet Rivers. Matthew Stafford over 1.5 passing touchdowns. You can grab on Sportsbet as well in Bet Rivers. Both of those sites, Sportsbet and Bet Rivers, have the best. People have been asking about soccer. Let me make sure I go look at that for y'all. Sorry. This is NHL. Somebody asked about NHL. Pavel under 2.5 shots on goal is a 4.43 on PrizePicks. Outside of that, the EV starts getting yellow. So what we're going to do, all books. The absolute best EV spots for NHL is, again, Sportsbet, where we tend to see some of the best EV available. Austin Matthews over 0.5 goals. He will score tonight. You can get it at minus 106 odds on Sportsbet, whereas he's minus 127 odds consensus-wise throughout the industry to go over his 0.5 goals. So I would definitely lock that in. I definitely like that play for him. He's scored a goal in 42% this season. Really like that spot for him. Travis Konecki under 3.5 shots on goal at minus 144 odds on Sportsbet. As I said, if you guys want to make sure you're playing EV, but also keeping the odds at a good range, like if you want to take less risk but still play EV, I would recommend you play the highest EV you can while also favored. So as you can see, he's already favored to go under at minus 144. So the chance of this hitting is high. And he's still a 6.78 EV percent as well, because he's minus 172 consensus throughout the industry. So you're still getting it at a good EV range. So grabbing that play is an amazing one. All right, soccer. We haven't touched on soccer. Let's do so. We normally have some great value over there on PrizePicks. Lucas, over 0.5 shots on target is a 6.57 EV percent, 53% chance to hit. Jonas Wind over 1.5 shots at a 5.71 EV percent. And then Antonio Sanabria under 0.5 shots on target at a 5.71. Those are the best options for PrizePicks. When we look at all books, you have some good spots on Underdog, man. Look at these three plays right here on Underdog. Over for Zachariah, over 3.5 shots at 11.65. Ibrahim, over 1.5 shots at a 10.96. And Carroll, under 0.5 shots at a 10.01. All over 54 to 55% chances to hit. So all great options. You've got some great options on Underdog. Underdog would be where the best value is on soccer right now. Bet365 has Purdy at minus 135 over 1.5 touchdowns. That would still be in play. He would still be EV there. Let me look at him specifically. Bet365. Let's go to him real quick. NFL. Bet365. Purdy. Brock Purdy. Where are your passing touchdowns, bud? Brock Purdy on Bet365 has it at minus 145, I see. Make sure you refresh. Is it still at minus 135? It shows minus 145 here on 365. And at that level, I mean, it's barely EV at that point, because I mean it's all the way up to minus 145. I would get it on Sportsbet at minus 121 if you can. CS2, Daryl. Let's go check that out. CS2. Over on CS2, the best option is Mezzi. Over 28.5 first two map kills at a 1.5 sportsbook differential. All sportsbooks who have Mezzi's first two map kills have him around 30, whereas you can get him at 28.5 on PrizePicks. So great spot there. If we look over the last 20, he's hit this in 40%. Again, the history doesn't mean much to me unless it's on the same side as the data. If it's on an opposite side, I like the data #1. Data is the way that I've made the most money. Looking over history is a sucker move. You don't want to lean too heavily on history alone. It's just not enough data within that. All right, final questions. Let's go back to NBA. Anything new pop on NBA? College basketball. Oh, Keyshawn Gilbert under 22.5 points and rebounds, 7.3 EV. Brock Harding over 15.5 PRA at a 6 EV. Jawan Gary under 11.5 points at a 6 EV. So some good college basketball on the board right now too. All books. Good options out there, man. Owen Freeman over on Fliff, minus 115. He's minus 131 other places, so good spot there. Anthony, do you see it at minus 145 now? Check Bet365. I'm late. Ski, you are late, man. I'm about to hop off here in a second, man. You can watch it over though. Let's see. What else? What else? What else? Let's go back to NBA. DeMar DeRozan still over his 4.5 free throws made. Jimmy Butler over 9.5 rebounds, assists are going to be some of your best. Obviously, you want to get that Cade Cunningham taco in. Looking over all books, they refuse to take RJ Barrett off of their API. Their API is still showing RJ Barrett available when he's not there. I'm going to check one more time. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm overlooking him over and over again. RJ Barrett. Toronto. Okay. Are you back? RJ Barrett, player props, assists. He's not there. He's not there. Just signed up for NBA Greenlight. When do you drop those lineups? The lineups drop for NBA about 15 minutes before the games begin. It depends how much information I'm getting towards the. Y'all know how busy the news starts dropping. The starting lineup news starts dropping probably like 30 minutes before the games. So I immediately start perfecting everything, and then depending on when that late news is, most of the time about 10 minutes before the slate starts, I'll do it. So reserve your spots and then get them all entered in once I drop. I'll probably drop 15 minutes before, I'd say, probably normally, just because sometimes starter news can come out 10 minutes before the slate, and then I got to make quick adjustments. That's the main key in success in DFS fantasy is making those updates with those last minute starter news. That way you're able to get a great value play that maybe a lot of other people missed. You know what I mean? Maybe somebody left their phone in the living room, went to take a shit. You know what I'm saying? Missed that play. Which I don't know who would go take a shit without their phone. That's criminal, but still. There's excuses out there. There's reasons why people miss it. And at the end of the day, I make sure I hold it. I don't give a fuck. I'm ready to update at all times. Around what time tomorrow YouTube notified me both times 10 minutes into your streams? Damn, that's crazy. Every single day I have around the same schedule. So tomorrow morning we'll be live about 8:30, between 8:30 to 9. I don't know exactly, but between 8:30 to 9 a.m. I'll be starting it between that range for sure. And then we'll go again at 3 p.m. Central. All right. Thank y'all for joining me as always, man. Let's get this money again, man. We have been on an absolute tear. Props Made Easy been going fucking crazy. If you haven't tried the tools yet, do so, man. Change your hit rate, but at the end of the day, look, whatever. Fuck what I'm talking about. Go try it yourself and find out for yourself. Thank y'all for joining me, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning. God bless. Y'all have a safe night. Happy Thursday, all that good stuff. And I'll see y'all on the next